Luna coin price prediction for 2025. What will the new Terra be worth? Terra's Luna cryptocurrency has had a torrid time in the wake of its sister currency, the Terra USD stablecoin, becoming depegged, with big question marks over Luna's future after it crashed from $60 to less than 1/200th of a cent in 4 days. After more than 2 weeks of crisis, investors in Luna voted on proposals to create a new blockchain with a new version of Luna. The new coin was distributed among holders of the original token, which was rebranded as Luna Classic, LUNC, and UST. Around 30% of the new coins went to a pool of investors, 35% to pre-collapse Luna holders, and 10% to people who held UST before the crash. Another 25% was to be given to people who held Luna and UST after the crash. Of the pre-crash holders, those with 10,000 or fewer Luna had 30% unlocked at launch, with the remainder distributed over the course of 2 years. People with more than 1 million pre-crash Luna will have to wait until late May 2023 before getting their hands on the coins. Although the new blockchain was set to launch on the 27th of May, that morning the Luna Foundation Guard tweeted that the change would take place at 0600 UTC on the 28th of May. Also on the 27th of May, some websites started referring to Luna as Terra Classic, even though that particular crypto would use a different ticker. When the news broke in the early hours of the 13th of May 2022 that the Terra blockchain had suspended block production in the wake of the crypto's collapse, it marked a crucial point in the history of cryptocurrencies. Luna had gone from being one of the larger, more prominent, cryptos to a coin for which obituaries were being prepared. While the blockchain later resumed production, the coin had suffered a massive blow and it still looks a very long way from returning to past successes, if it ever gets there at all. One thing that could, potentially, make a difference is the news that, since the 28th of May 2022, Luna has been operating on a new blockchain, with its former version taken over by the LUNC cryptocurrency. The new Luna is distributed to all current holders and people who held UST, which will move to being collateralized by reserves in an attempt to return it to parity with the dollar. So, does Luna have a future? What will Luna coin be worth in 2025, if anything? Let's take a look at Luna coin price predictions for 2025 in the wake of the depegging and collapse of UST. Terra Luna price prediction for 2025. So, what will the Luna coin be worth in 2025? Bear in mind that cryptocurrencies are highly volatile, and forecasts can very often be wrong. We also need to point out that longer-term crypto predictions are generally made using an algorithm, which can change at any moment, especially at a time when Luna is effectively a new crypto, showing the sort of volatility that we can expect from a new coin. Government capital had seemed, since the start of the collapse, to have given up on Luna. The site did not make a firm price prediction for the coin in 2025 at all for more than a week. However, by the end of May it appeared to be confident enough to give predictions. On the 30th of June, it said Luna would have made a significant comeback by 2025, starting the year at just under $331.68, before reaching about $383.28 on the 30th of June. The year-end figure for the coin would, should the prediction hold true, be a little under $513.15. Other predictors are much less optimistic. The prediction from Long Forecast takes a slightly more cautious view, suggesting the coin will start the year at about $1.43, before it rises to $1.74 in late June and drops to trade at $1.62 at the end of 2025. Price prediction is a little more upbeat. Its Luna coin price prediction for 2025 says the coin should start the year at $6.10 and then move up month by month, reaching $7.01 in June and closing the year at $8.12. Finally, coin price forecast suggests that, after starting the year at $3.14, Terra can go to $3.70 by the end of the year. UST Classic leads weekly gainers of top 100. The Terra blockchain's algorithmic stablecoin, UST leads the gainers chart for the week as it made its way back into the top 100 by market capitalization, ranking number 65, with a market cap of $587 million as of the time of this writing. The crypto market this week ended up being bearish, with the market capitalization falling back below $900 billion as of the time of this writing. This is due to Bitcoin falling below the $20,000 trading zone again, as Fed Chair Jerome Powell's comment at a forum struck fears of further interest rate hikes in the future to tame the ever-increasing inflation rate. Jerome Powell's comments at the ECB forum got investors nervous during the week. When asked on Wednesday how the economy going to deal with a possible onslaught of interest rate hikes, he stated, "We are raising interest rates, and the aim of that is to slow growth down so that supply will have a chance to catch up. We hope that growth could still remain positive." But if you look at the strength of the economy, households are in very strong financial shape. They've still got a lot of excess savings, from forced saving of not being able to travel and things like that, and fiscal transfers. The same thing is true with business, with very low rates of default and lots of cash on the balance sheet. The labor market is also tremendously strong, still averaging very high job growth per month. Overall, the US economy is in the position to withstand tighter monetary policy, we think. According to CoinMarketCap, more than 45% of the trading volume behind USTC and LUNC surprising price boom originated from KuCoin, a centralized exchange platform reportedly operating from Seychelles. KuCoins is a crypto exchange and its lead backer is NEO Global Capital, a Singapore-based venture capital firm also exposed to financial platforms like Babel Finance and CoinFLEX. Both platforms have been facing liquidity troubles due to the ongoing crypto market decline. investment.You, a financial analytics group, in its June 28 note stated, "This isn't a boom, bust and boom again cycle," adding that LUNC could decline massively because the tech behind it is dead. They further added, its LUNC raison d'etre has been vanquished. And so has its price. While we can appreciate investors' natural desires for outsized gains, there are better ways to go about it than this. The outlook appears the same for USTC, which has failed to perform its main function, i.e., providing clients a digital, stable version of the US dollar. Terra's $40 billion experiment to create a functional, algorithmic stablecoin project has failed drastically following its collapse in May. Nonetheless, its native stablecoin Terra Classic USD, USTC, earlier called Terra USD, UST, has been thriving in the past week, with many associating the rally with that of a dead man walking. To recap, UST lost its US dollar peg in May following mass withdrawals from Anchor Protocol, a lending and borrowing platform offering up to 20% yield to clients on their UST deposits. As of the time of this writing, the token is still trading far below its peg, trading at $0.056, down 94.4% from its supposed $1 peg, with many concluding that it was the end of the line for the project. However, USTC started recovering afterwards, insomuch that its value per token almost reached 10 cents on June 29. Simultaneously, its capitalization surged to $767 million according to data from CoinMarketCap. This comes despite USTC operating as an abandoned token after Terra launched a new blockchain with a new native asset Luna 2.0, following a hard fork in May. Interestingly, Luna 2.0's older version, called Luna, which now operates under the name Terra Classic, LUNC, has also witnessed a spike in its market valuation like USTC, surging from around $160 million to $767 million in June. Amid the increased volatility related to Terra's newly launched token Luna 2.0, USTC has managed to register a surge of more than 400% over the past 7 days. USDC's 24-hour trading volume has increased by 413% to stand at $83 million. Terra Luna price surprised friend and foe by setting out a bullish breakout in this trading week where most cryptocurrencies continued being on the back foot. Last week as well, Luna price went against the current by booking a weekly close while most cryptocurrencies had enjoyed a soft patch in the markets and rallied on the back of it to recover some losses. If Luna can reach the end of Sunday evening on a profitable note remains to be seen, as global market sentiment remains fragile and a regulatory framework from the EU could cause issues. Luna price has some more headaches to come. Terra's price is trying to hold on to slim gains that it had booked at the beginning of the week and slowly but surely saw evaporating towards Friday evening. On a weekly base, a bullish candle could be in the making as Sunday trading still can do miracles. However, although this could be a sigh of relief, more headaches and tail risks are being formed in the near future as following the US, the EU has announced it will also build a framework for cryptocurrencies to move in and limit any exuberant events. Luna price could see its little pop as quickly fade as it came and, going into next week, start to turn into a loss again. With that, we've come to the end of the video. Kindly subscribe and click on the bell icon for more interesting daily cryptocurrency predictions. If you find this video helpful and interesting, kindly consider liking and sharing our videos with your friend. If you have any questions or contribution, kindly drop them on the comment section below. Disclaimer. Please keep in mind that this isn't financial advice. We take no responsibility for any loss or damage caused by your actions or inactions as a result of watching any of our videos. You acknowledge that you use the information we provide at your own risk. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.